Just like how we can break up square roots by taking the square root of each factor when you have things multiplied together underneath the radical. If you have a fraction underneath the radical, you can split that up as the square root of the numerator over the square root of the denominator. Square root of 64 is 8, square root of 81 is 9, so this simplifies to 8/9. Here's another example of a radical that might look a little unfamiliar to you. You see this exponent of a half? When you have a fraction as an exponent, that actually means you're talking about a radical. So the denominator of the radical is the index of the root. So this actually means root of index 2, 64a cubed b to the fourth, and all of that to the first power, but I'm not going to write to the first power. This is the power. So when you see a fraction exponent, the denominator tells you the index of the root. Now just remember that when you see an index 2 root, sometimes we don't write the 2 because it's used so often. All right, so now I'm going to simplify this by simplifying each factor separately. So I got the square root of 64 times the square root of a cubed times the square root of b to the fourth. Square root of 64, that's just 8. Well, a cubed, that's like a squared times a. So one of the a's can pop out and one is left underneath. So it's like a squared times a is a cubed, right? All right, and the square root of b to the fourth, that'll just be b squared, because b squared squared is b to the fourth. All right, now that you have all of those together, you can just kind of group things so that they're together. The factors on the outside of the radical get grouped together. So I'll get 8ab squared, and the only thing left underneath the radical is an a.